What's up, Taurus? This is Marcus from King Alliance Oracle, back with another Tao Oracle reading here for you. This is going to be for the week of March 7th through the 13th. We're going to start first and get you some Oracle cards. Okay. Once we get you some Oracle cards, we're going to clarify them with some Tarot. Okay. Now, if you don't mind, like, share, subscribe, and definitely check out the comment box for any information. All right. After we get you 3 of these, we're going to clarify with some Tarot and get your past, present, and future energies. Okay. Alright, so let's see what's going on with you this week. Taurus. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. So, Ancestor Spirit Guides, please give me a clear guided message for Taurus for the week of March the 7th. Give me past, present, future, and result energies. Right. So, one of the things that I do see here, so the first card we have is the 3 of Cups. This is with Biting Through. Now, the Biting Through card is actually number 21, which is 3. And then you have the 3 of Cups. And we also have the 9 of Cups. So it looks like you have some type of celebration, or you have some type of meeting with possibly some friends or some people going to help you out. The 9 of Cups is about you following your dreams and finding your dreams and being confident in yourself. And so it looks like you might have some people who've been helping you to find your dreams. Okay? All right, we have the Hermit. All right, we're just going to go one more for final energies here. We got 2. Alright. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. Alright. Now we have the next card is the Full Moon, which is the surrender to the divine. I have the 6 of Wands, which is victory. Alright. So it looks like during this time frame this week, you want to surrender to the divine. Maybe do some meditation. But it looks like you have a good win that's coming to you, either like a public win or a public victory. Or possibly you might have applied to a job that works for the public, or maybe even something on TV that looks like it's going to be beneficial for you here, Taurus. Let's see what we got here. All right, so that's your past energy. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here. So we have the Fool, the Death card, and we have the Magician. All right. Now let's see what we have for you for the star ancestors. Okay. So first we have the 2 of Cups. So definitely looks like you're gonna either have someone that's coming to help you that's gonna work with you, you're gonna unify, that's gonna make this a really good connection. This might be someone, if you believe in past lives, this might be someone in your past life that's either a twin flame or one of your star tribe that's coming to help you. All right. Some of those there. Alright. Just a few more. Let's see what's going on here for you, Taurus. Alright. This one might go a little longer. Alright. So your current energy is the 9 of Swords. So I'm seeing a little bit of a coincidence. I see that we have 3 9s on the table. We have the 9 of Cups, we have the Hermit, and we have the 9 of Swords. So maybe, alright. So take this one in reverse. We got the 4 Cups in reverse. Let's see. And let's see what your outcome is. This is the outcome. Okay, so there's a few cards that came here. I'm just going to take all of them. Alright, so your outcome is actually some good stuff. You have the Sun, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, and the Strength. Right, so at the bottom of the card, we have your energy here, Taurus, the Hierophant. So it looks like in this new process for this week, it looks like there's a new habit that you're following, or possibly you're deciding that you're going to take a traditional route of doing something. You know, maybe you've always followed other people's advice, or you might have followed other people's way of looking at things. But it looks like this week you're going to follow your own decision. All right? So the first card that we have here, This is the biting through. This is the number 21. This is 3. So this says take decisive action, restore order, force applied with sensitivity, justice, tenacious devotion to a task. Okay. Now with the biting through here, as you see, there was a picture of a dragon. Now in martial arts and Chinese history, the dragon is signified by the unit of all 5 of the elements, right? So that's, representing, the snake, which also representing the crane, so representing the tiger, the panther, and then in the end you get the dragon. But this is also mirrors the tarot. So it's having your sword. This is also having your pentacle, your cup, and also having your rod. And the 5th element would be spirit. Okay, so what I see with this here is this is saying that you're getting all of those elements, you're putting them all together to make sure that you have the best beneficial thing for you. Now, the energies that you have here, you have the 3 of Cups, you have the 9 of Cups, you have the Hermit. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you've taken some time to kind of look inside of yourself and you've figured out what your skills are or what's best for you. And now you're more happy that you're heading towards your dream. You may have had in the past somebody that's helped you out, or maybe possibly it was at a party and you talked to someone or seen someone that you haven't seen in a while and they helped you to renew that energy of yourself. But the three of Cups is about celebrations, about positive energy. It's also about bringing your soul tribe closer to you. So I can see that, in this past energy, the present energy, and the future, you're looking inside yourself to try to find your own direction. You're confident that you have all of the skills within. And so for that reason, you're looking at yourself inside and you're following your own light. Now, specifically, if you look at this card here, you see the Hermit is following the path. And on the path, he sees that there's a snake there. But because of the fact that they're following their own light and their own intuition, they're able to see the snakes and they're able to see any dangers that's ahead of the game. Okay, so that's something that's beneficial for you. Now, this 9 of Cups and this 3 of Cups is leading to a double 10 energy. And this is, for me, this is really good because you have the ending here. 10 of Swords is the ending of a backstabbing situation. Somebody might have hurt you. Somebody might have been talking bad about you at your job, talking down about you. And maybe they didn't appreciate, what you had to bring to the table. But now you're realizing your wealth. You're realizing that you are a treasure. You're realizing that you are special. And this is going to help you to bring out everything that you need so that you can create a legacy and generate more money for yourself so that you'll be able to have a more abundant life, more abundant friends, more abundance in of everything. Whether it's friends, whether it's a new house, whether it's you using your money well, but you're going to realize that you have the abundance within you and you get rid of that past energy of people feeling this way towards you, Taurus. Okay. Now, the next card we have, this is Surrender to the Divine. So during this time, as I've been saying to some of the other signs, right now is a very, very good time to meditate. Right now, Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces. And Pisces is the sign that's the last sign in the tarot, which embodies all of the other signs. And so with Jupiter, which is the new planet that rules Pisces, and then now you also have Neptune, which is the old planet that ran Pisces. These energies are in conjunction, and this is kind of creating for you to have good luck. This is also creating, very deep astral projection. So a lot of people are having vivid dreams. They'll be able to see that the victory is there, and now they're having the confidence because Jupiter is good luck. So now they're having the confidence to see the victory, but they're also able to take some time and meditate and dream and see what is possible to them if they take the time to move themselves forward. Now, you have to have that full energy where you just follow the divine. You just trust that the divine has your back and that you have nothing to worry about. You are following the tools. You've already ended a cycle. Okay, so the Fool is the beginning of a new cycle. So you've learned a lot. You've had a lot of experiences, and you just have the past behind you. This is also representative of Jupiter. That's one of the energies. This is the planet that rules the Fool, is Jupiter. So you have that good luck coming, because as long as you follow your intuition. Okay? This is the Death card. Things are changing around you, and you're transforming, and maybe you even have a new way of looking at things, and maybe you even have a new understanding of how things are going to be, and they're going to be more beneficial to you. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that, you know, with this Scorpio energy, which is changing, destruction, this is, you know, the 8th house. You know, from what I take from this here, you're in this change that you're going through, you're following the divine, you're being a lot more tapped in, taking time to meditate, and you're realizing that right now the planets are aligning and they're changing things for things to work for you. You know, right now, Uranus is in Taurus, and Uranus is in Taurus is bringing a lot of different changes, and it's also the Uranus is considered to be like the creation planet and the destruction planet. Now, if you know anything about Hindu history, Uranus is actually the planet that supposedly was attached to the Earth, and after they were together, once Uranus pulled out of orbit, it spurned all the life that's on the planet. And so this transformation that you have right now in your sign Taurus is actually creating brand new transformation within you. It's growing a brand new you. It's creating a whole new way of looking at things. Okay? And you have control of that. You have the Magician card here, which is you have all the manifestation tools. You just have to put your mind to it, and you just have to say that this is what you want. And then you have that Mercury energy that will be able to put things for you. The Magician is ruled by Mercury, so maybe, you know, this is you speaking up more for yourself, you speaking into existence what you expect. You know, the more that you're positive and the more that you think positive, and you realize that you have all the tools that's available to you, this is something that will for sure help you out. Okay? Now, I'm seeing here that you have star ancestors. Now, star ancestors, you can see there's a picture of the 3 pyramids, which I don't know if you can see it on camera. I have my 3 pyramids here. Right? So, you're the star ancestor, and it's funny that the star ancestors was right in front of the pyramids. So, you have the star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So, within you, there's a lot of knowledge. There's a lot of things that you're aware of that you're probably not tapping into, but now, like I mentioned, that the planets are aligned and they're changing direction, this might be coming to you. You're taking some time to meditate. You're taking some time to be to yourself. You're taking some time to align your thoughts, and things are coming to you a lot more clearer, a lot more intense, and you're not as tense as you were in the past. Now, just to go into it, the Hierophant is the gate between the spiritual world and the earth. Okay, and that represents your sign. So, you know, just looking at these energies, and I'll go back. You have the Queen of Cups here, who's very intuitive. The Queen of Cups is someone who is able to follow their intuition. They're very in tune. Usually they're like almost like a guidance, not a guidance counselor. They're almost like a counselor. People can come and talk to them. They're very warm. They're very comforting. You know, the type of person that when you come and visit their house, you know, they give you a blanket. You know, they're the person to give you a cup of tea. And so you're coming more into that energy, that you being the gate between the earth and the spirit realm. You're taking that time to realize that you have this divinity within you. Okay, you know, you may have some type of connection to Egypt. You know, maybe that's something that you might be aware of for those who believe in past lives. You may have some connection to Egypt, or you might just like pyramids, or you might just like the energy. But my advice, I would look into Horus, and possibly look into Osiris and see if you can get some information there. Right? Now, from the star ancestors, you have the 2 of Cups. Right? Now, the 2 of Cups is about unions, connection. It's about love. But my intuition is telling me that this is you connecting more with the divine. Okay, so that second cup that's coming together is you working together with the divine so that you can get some downloads, and you more than likely have started having vivid dreams. You started remembering your dreams. Okay, now you see the fish that's jumping up here. Now, usually the fish is in with the Page of Cups. There's a fish that's in the cup, and as it jumps out, it surprises them. Now, with this fish jumping out the water, as it goes back into the water, it creates ripples. And those ripples are waves that affect your brain, and they change how you look at things. They change how you deal with people and how you see people. Okay? So work with the divine, and that energy is going to come, and it's going to be beneficial to you. All right? As I mentioned, you've been having some vivid dreams. Okay? Now, if you look in this picture, you can actually see there's a person in the back. Okay, and maybe you have a spirit guide or someone who's coming to you in your dreams, and it's probably coming to you and talking to you, and you just haven't experienced this or have been aware of this, so this is keeping you up at night. Or even if you have other worries that are bothering you, just take some time, relax, get you some rest. Don't worry. Things are going to work themselves out. This Nine of Swords card usually is about the worry card, but just from my intuition, I'm thinking that you have spirit guides or someone who's trying to talk to you in the astral plane, and that's what's causing you this direct problems. Okay. Now, you have the Four of Cups. This came out in the reverse position. Now, the Four of Cups is boredom. The Four of Cups is not appreciating what's going on around you. But I think that now you have a new, improved way of looking at things. You see that the universe is giving you an opportunity, and now that you see that the universe is giving you the opportunity, this is what you're taking advantage of. You know, the Four of Cups, this is someone who, they have 3 cups here, and they're bored, okay? The universe is handing them another cup, but they're so bored with these other cups that they're not even really paying attention to it. See, this one, upright, is paying attention to it. In the reverse, this is you no longer being bored anymore. This is you saying, I'm gonna seize the day. I'm gonna reach out and take what's given to me, and I'm gonna make it work. Right? Now, you had a bunch of cards that fell out in the end. This is for your result, right? So the first card that you have is the Sun. So it's amazing because the Sun is the best card in the deck. That means that things are going to work out. You just have to be optimistic that things are going to work for you and your benefit. You also have to be confident that things are going to shine in your direction. Okay, the Sun illuminates everything. So there might be things that you might not have been able to see before, and there might not be things that you believed, or you might not have been confident that things are going to work out for you. But the Sun takes all doubt away, and it clears up everything. Okay. Next to that, you have the Tower. So the Tower, not all the time is a bad card. The Tower, this is Pluto. This is Plutonian energy or Mars energy. Okay. So right now, Mars is in Aquarius. All right, so you might have some things that are coming that are totally changing the way that you look at things. You know, just to give you a perfect example, say, we'll just base this on work. So say you're at work one day and somebody calls out, and your boss says, "Hey, I need you to go and I need you to sub in for said person. They're not here today, so I need you to do this job." So you go and you do the job, and you do the job so well that your boss the whole day is just commending you. Wow, I didn't really think that you'd be able to do this well. Like, this is amazing that you were able to do this. And so now this person's illuminated about how good you are to doing things. And this right here totally has blown their mind. Okay? So now you're aware of how good you are at something. And maybe this wasn't something that you was aware that you could do. But it's just that now that you were given the opportunity, now you can see it and they can see it. Okay, and this brings you to the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, as you see, has an orange on there, and they're holding the cup. Now, the Knight of Cups is an offer that comes to you. This is an offer that comes to you with love, something that changes your emotions, something that gives you passion when you see it. And this is something that you're going to address and you're going to be appreciative of. Okay, and if you see here, you have the otters in the bottom. Okay, and you have the egret. So the otter is about making. So what they do is, the beaver. The beaver actually makes a dam so that they can control the waters, okay? So that their family is protected and they don't get washed out by the water. And so with this Knight of Cups, you're going to make sure that you build your empire. And this offer that's coming to you is gonna be something that you take charge with. You see the color orange, that's about your solar plexus chakra, hence the sun. The solar plexus chakra is going to make you move towards it, okay? And then you come with the strength. You have the inner strength. You have the inner knowing now and the self-confidence that things are going to work out for you. And you're no longer questioning yourself, okay? Now you're seeing, and you're looking up to the universe, and you're realizing that inner animal that's in you is strong, okay? So, you might have a Leo that might come to help you. I also see a Virgo here. And, also you have the death card, which is Scorpio. But this energy is really good. The sun is representative of Leo also, so it's a strong indication that if you don't have Leo in your chart, this might be a personal Leo, or also possibly an Aries, or maybe a fire sign that's coming in to help you out. All right, but things are looking really bright for you. I would say definitely this week you're gonna see some movement. You're gonna see a lot of different things. I'm gonna say that from what I see here, it looks like the 9th and the 10th, you're going to see some information or a message or something might come to you that you'll be able to kind of get some insight from. All right. So it was a pleasure taking care of you, Taurus. Thank you so much for taking some time to check out the video. Again, like, share, subscribe. You can also look in my description box and you can find out the cards that I was using if you like some of these cards. And also, if you choose to, you certainly can donate to the channel. That helps me to get new cards and helps me to keep the channel going. All right. Thank you. Peace, Taurus.